I don't know what the hell this one ran. Yeah, let me see here. We ain't gonna work with it tonight. Let that come loose. It's unbelievable that I have this much issue with this thing. This is getting my nerves, Ray. It's getting my nerves. It don't matter. God damn this shit. Man. Mute my mic. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you can hear me?
What's up?
Nothing much. Hey, send me your email so I can send you a link to click on.
You
Click
said
on
it to
top.
my email?
Yeah, and I also sent the
Hello?
link to you too
What's up?
Not much. On Instagram. Hey, send me your email so I can send you all that, and I'll invite you on. I'm about to send you an invite to come on.
I'll send you my text me my email.
Yeah. Hold on a second. What's up, man?
What up, Hawk? My man, I was on the phone with Julio, man. Shit.
This is all good.
Yeah, man. Get my little shoe out. Let me see what you got. You check my email. Let me see something.
We got MJ already on the line already.
MJ Curry.
That's your last name, Curry? He played with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, I don't set the invite. I gotta set the invite, right?
Yeah. I just sent you. Yeah, you just sent in this log on. Hey MJ, check your email.
Open this page and Safari. Copy.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. And send a link out. Let everybody know we live.
All right, I got you.
Just copy that.
Oh, you know what I need to do while I'm doing this, so people know that they want to call in. I gotta change that. What's the name? I ain't touched this in a while, so I haven't touched it in a while, so I had to reset up everything, man. I had to reset up everything.
Reset everything?
Yeah, everything. Yeah, my password and everything. I guess it's a safety feature. So they wanted to make sure it was me because I ain't been on it so long. And I forgot how much stuff I had to do when I was on there.
I'm trying to get what's it called?
You found it?
Yeah, allow Mike. Allow.
Okay, I see MJ on there now. MJ, you can hear me? You see, MJ, you can hear me? MJ connected on, but I can't hear nothing. I can't hear him. I see you.
You see me?
Yeah, I see you.
I don't see you. Man, the screen's black.
Yeah, about to. Oh, it's black. I wonder why.
The screen is black.
Let me do this right here. Me. Okay, I see MJ on here now. Yeah, I can see him on there. Okay. All right. Let me take that down for right now. Shoot, I gotta remember how to do this. Man. Oh, that's right here. We go. We do that right there. There we go. There we go. We're gonna have all three of us on there together.
All right.
Can you hear me on the video?
I don't even know if I can hear you on the video because I got you on the phone.
All right, hang up for me then. Just hang up for me. MJ.
All right. You want me to hang up or MJ
Yeah.
hang up?
No, you hang up on the phone because he talking to. Can you hear me? MJ, can you hear me? You can? Okay, let me see. I don't know why I can't hear MJ though. I can't hear anything from now. Let me try one thing. I think I know what's going on with that. Can you hear me? All right, I can hear you now. Can you hear me? I can't hear you though. I got you on there too. But you can hear me though? Okay. Hey, say something. Talk for me. Talk. Say something. Say something for me. No, I can't hear you. This I think we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to restart it and then go back on. That's what I'm gonna do. So we might have to log back on. So let me try this. Right. I got him on here. So we might have to log back on. Hold on. I'm just gonna go ahead and reset it. I'm gonna go and reset it because he can't hear me. I can't hear him. You can hear me? You can hear me? I can't hear you though. I don't know why there's no sound. I don't understand why there's no sound on that. Let me see if I can hear you through this computer. Say something for me, Greg. Let me see if I can hear you through this computer. Say something for me, Greg. You can hear me at all? You can't hear me saying anything to you?
I can hear you earlier when you were saying, you were saying you couldn't hear me, but now, whenever you do, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on just now. I got the audio on.
I got it. I see myself.
Oh, I can hear you now. I can hear you. I think I think I can hear you. I'm gonna hang up. I think I can hear you now. Say something. No, I can't hear you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Damn. Yeah, I can't hear him at all no more. No more. It's crazy. Can you hear me? It's crazy. Try this right here. I don't know why I ain't got no freaking sound.
So hot.
Yeah. Can you hear me? What's
Yeah, I
going
can
on,
hear
man?
you
Try
say
this right
this is
here.
crazy. When you say it, but I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear you now because it's through the phone, but I'm not. Let me see online how it is. Take this off real quick. Yeah, I can hear. I can hear you, but yeah, I can hear you through there. Cause I can hear you on the headset, and I can hear you through the computer.
So you can hear me on both of them.
Yeah, I can't hear you on the thing.
So
I got you on the phone. I can't hear you on the audio though. I can't hear you.
I'm gonna be home in about 12 minutes and I get on my laptop.
Oh, I don't think it's you. I think it's. I
I don't
think
know if
it's.
that make a difference.
I think it's my. I don't think it'll make a difference. It's gonna be the. It be the same way. It, it won't. It won't matter.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it won't matter. But you could. If you want to stay on to if you want to stay on till you get home, because
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
yeah, and then once you get on your laptop, I'll switch you back over.
All right.
I'm gonna merge MJ and me go and call him
All right.
and merge him in. Eh, what's going on, MJ? You
Should I
on?
try?
Yeah,
Should I
you.
try? Should I try?
Nah. This we're gonna do it on the phone. We're gonna do it on the phone. You
Oh,
on
all right, all right.
you live on the air. You live on the air, man.
All right. Okay. My bad.
So what's going to get into it, man? You won the championship over there, over at RYZE,
Yes, sir.
the Battle of Georgia. So was this the first time? This is the first time you ever like played like 7 games in one
I
weekend?
mean, it was a lot, but I played about six, maybe not seven.
6, yeah. Oh, you played 6 this weekend? I was estimating. I know it was around 6 or 7 you played this weekend, man.
You know, we played two last night, and then we played 3 games at 5 games. But like there was no time.
I got you, man. So
Like for the semi played at what was it? 40, and the game that till like 3:30, and then we had to play right at 4.
Greg, you jump in anytime you want to, man.
Nah, no doubt, no doubt. So how did it feel, man? You know, against Game Elite, I see you guys that beat them over at the Tipoff, and now you get them over here at the Battle for Georgia. How'd that feel?
Well, you know, Game Elite is very exceptional. They have a lot of pieces that we have to focus in on the spot. But I mean, our team were able to rebound, you know, stops, get buckets when we needed it, and we were able to beat them twice actually. Second time a little closer than what we would like it to be, but a win is still.
I like your game. You bang, man.
I thought it was kind of.
Go ahead.
No, I was thinking it was very interesting, man, to be able to beat team twice in the same weekend, especially a good team like Game Elite. You guys doing that like that.
Yeah, it's not doubt. They definitely, like I said, they got a lot of pieces. We was able to, you know, overcome them.
I'm gonna tell you this now. It's a tough weekend for Game Elite because they ain't say nothing, but I know they was expecting to. Play in the championship. They wanted to win the whole thing, but I know they're expecting all their teams to play in the championship, and it didn't happen this weekend at all for all their teams to play in there.
It happened last year.
Yeah, sure it did. They're expecting it to happen again. It's kind of funny how they did that, and then this year they cut down the nets and take you to separate court and take pictures and stuff. The year that they don't do that, that's funny.
Yeah.
Was that your first time ever, like winning the championship and cutting down the nets?
Definitely cutting down the net. Both finishes before, but like I never really went and just cut down the net. You know, so I thought that was definitely good.
Yeah, I get. What was your experience? How did that feel to do that?
You know, I mean, it's one thing to win a championship. It's another thing to like actually, you know, go up there and cut down the net you were just playing on, like, you know, get a little piece of that victory to take home, that you can just cherish that victory for a little bit. But I mean, for us, you know, we cherish this tonight, and then we right back at it on Tuesday in the 3XSB finals. So, you know, we got to focus in and lock in. We got a game Tuesday.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I was thinking, you know, I wanted to ask you, number one, man, got much respect for your head coach, Martell, over there. I think he does a great job. I see he had you guys super hyped for the game, everybody being active. You guys won this game, won this championship without one of your key players. In the Mayfield kid. How did that feel, man? How did you guys come into the game? Like next man up mentality? How was that?
Well, I mean, before the game, we was all confident about it. Like, I play this team again. You know, we got to go out here and kick them. You know, we had like the whole team has to have that mentality that, like, even though we beat them yesterday, they're not just going to let up because we beat them. Because of course they want to revenge. They want to come back and beat us, which didn't happen. But like, the whole team has to buy into a type of mindset. Like, we had role players off the bench come in and score. We had our main players locked in score. We had one of our big men, London. His name, we call him Tall, but he was down there rebounding, like making layups.
Tri-City.
Like, bossing out everything. He's from Tri-Cities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like his game too.
Our point guard Trey, and then Bobby also. Like, they was fire in the second half. You know, I'm doing my parts, trying to, you know, get down there and get like do the dirty work. You know, make my shots, make my free throws, all that. But collectively, it's definitely a group effort, and it can't be just like 2 or 3 guys. It definitely has to be like 1 through 8 or 9.
Hey, you gotta excuse my ignorance, but what high school you play at?
I transferred from Pace Academy, but I was in high school.
You transfer from where?
Pace Academy.
Pace Academy. You left Pace and went somewhere else?
Yeah, I left Pace and went to high school.
And what high school is breaking up on when you say the high school?
Alexander High School.
Alexander High School. Ooh, you went from one state championship to another state championship.
Yes, sir.
Was you playing with Alexander this June?
Yes, I did. I played with them these past years.
Okay, I like that, man. Alexander, y'all gonna kick back up. Now, Alexander, 5A or 6A?
They 5A,
I think we're dropping down to 5A. I think we're dropping down to 5A.
Okay,
yeah, I think it's 5A.
Yeah. That's still gonna be impressive, man. Dog, you go from playing with a Trey Keith to playing with a Pops. Oh my goodness, man. How do you love that distribution right there, playing with two good point guards like that?
Well, I mean, it's definitely a blessing. Going from, a guard who can score, make the right play like Pops, and hit a deep three, to another sharpshooter who can also get to the rim like Trey. And I'm still also playing with guards like Bobby from ELCA. Like all these guys. Trying to surround myself with good people.
Was it a tough decision? Because, man, Coach White got like almost 600 wins. What, 3 or 4 gold medals? Oh, he has more state championships than he has fingers almost, at least on one hand. Was that a tough decision, leaving Pace and then the education it is, then go to Alexander?
Well, I mean, I take that very seriously. And Pace Academy, I just like what the right fit. I wasn't used right. But Pace Academy is, of course, a great program. I just feel like Alexander was using me right to showcase my abilities, my full potential.
So at Alexander, they're gonna feature you more?
Yeah, I'm more of I have a very key role over there. Score, I gotta be a leader also.
That's making sense because Quiet kept Pace loaded, especially for the classification they're in. They arguably got one of the best players in the country. He is one of the best players in his age group. RYZE, a 9th grader, Bentley. I think he a lottery pick. They got him, and then they got
he's
Chatsfield. Nice. They got,
and they also got
Jackson Ferry over there.
Chandler Bing.
So they got a lot of lineage over there already, and some other people escaping. So Coach White be doing this thing. He really do. He be doing this thing. So, but I see why that makes sense now. Why because you got to go in. You got to get in where you fit in at, and it's your future. So you got to be where you're gonna be showcased at, and you're gonna get the most burn and development.
Yeah.
So that totally makes sense. Because you can stay over there, you're gonna be one of the boys over there. You go to Alexander, you're gonna be one of the guys they gonna run the offense through. So that make a lot of sense to me. Total sense.
Alexander, I like the coaching staff they got over there. One of their assistant coaches, Coach Michael Brooker, I played against him growing up. Man, he went on to the University of North Carolina. I won a state championship against him in 1996, but he's a hell of a coach. I know he just transferred to a high school out of North Carolina. But you guys got a good system over there. I like what Alexander's doing, especially the way Douglas County is growing, especially with Chapel Hill and Alexander. It's gonna get interesting, man, over there in Douglas County. I think Douglas County gonna have a lot to do with the new wave of basketball, especially out of metropolitan area.
Yeah, I'm just really focused on, because this year a lot of people are going to doubt Alexander. They're losing seniors, Braden Lou, Manuel, the seniors, because they're basically their whole starting 5 last year seniors. But and that led them to a state championship, which they lost to Riverwood. But it was very well deserved to make it. I feel like this year a lot of people are going down and throwing something the bus, basically, because we lost the seniors. And I'm here also, blue skies in the up.
You kind of got like a little bit of an old school game. How did you develop that game, and what did you who inspires you how you play? Because you play real physical and play down in the paint. You get in the paint.
I mean, I wouldn't say anybody really inspired me. I've been playing like this ever since I was 8. I love being physical, I love being down in the paint. But I love, I also I'm like him a little bit, get out to the mid range of 3, be able to take my guy off the dribble. But I mean, I've been playing real physical, and I love talking on the court with us teammates and to the opposing teams. Like, real grimy, scrappy. I feel like, but I mean, like that really inspired me too. I've been playing stuff.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be at Rock Hill this weekend. What you got in store for Rock Hill?
I'm ready to go out and shock the world. People think that Team Low is gonna win.
You said what team they think gonna win?
You said what?
What team they think gonna win now? I didn't catch that.
But I'm saying people are thinking that like teams like Team Loaded are gonna win. I'm just here to make sure that I want to go out there, show focus what we can do, and hopefully I would win, which I think is not going.
So, Team Loaded 16 is pretty good.
Yeah, them and Team we lost by 3 or 4, but we haven't played Team Loaded yet.
But you said they pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be up there this weekend. I'm gonna touch bases Thursday. I'll be up there Thursday and catch all the action all the way up to Sunday to the championship day on that.
Okay.
Trying to get Trey Keefe on the line. I just text him, trying to get him to join the show, man. Your teammate.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to share?
No. I'm good, man. I look forward to seeing you in Rock Hill, young fella.
Thank you so much. Sir.
No problem, man. Appreciate you joining the show, man.
Yes, sir. I'll see you. Thank you so much.
All right. No, thank you, man.
All right. See y'all.
I'm going to go ahead and see if I can buzz in, see if Trey Keefe answer the phone, hit him up.
Please leave your message.
Can't get Trey Keefe. You got the point guard coming on, Greg?
Yeah, hi. So tell me that number. Tell me that number real quick.
770-906-3403.
906. What is it?
3403. That's a call-in number.
3403. All right. I get it, young fellas. All right. Hold on.
Hey, this past weekend was something else. Is a gauntlet for me with all these games and everything. It's a gauntlet for me watching all these teams play. It's crazy. All these games. It asked a lot out of the kids this weekend. They stepped up big. They really stepped up big playing in many games and in short notice.
Yeah, man.
And I kind of like how
it was crazy.
I kind of like how they
one
got
of
it
the
set up
things
though.
is, man, especially coming out of June.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they play a lot of games in June too. Their bodies wore out.
Yep.
Hopefully, we don't pray to God we don't see any soft tissue injuries going into late in the weekend or next week on these kids playing these many games.
Well, the beauty of Adidas. I'm a little biased right now. The beauty of Adidas is shit. And I think Nike is similar. I don't know about Under Armour, but we're only playing one game a day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, that's right.
And
That
then
is true.
Friday and Saturday, the most you can ever get is 2.
Yeah, that is
And then
true.
Sunday is just a championship game. So with that flow, it's like if you was playing in the NBA Summer League or something like that.
Mm-hmm. You text me. I don't know if you meant to send a text to somebody else, but you text me.
I did. I want to send you so I can just cut the basics because I'm gonna get AJ, Kamaji, and
Yeah, had them come on one by one. But I like how this setup is though. How the Tipoff Classic is and how RYZE is, because even they not working together, they working together. Because you play that gauntlet of games, those showcase games against all these people. You play top-notch games, then it gets you ready for Sunday for the Battle of Georgia. So I really like how they do that and put it together. And you get a lot of content. You get to see, and the beauty of it, the main thing about it is you get to see teams play multiple times, so you get a real good look, and you have a real good, honest opinion on what team is better and what teams are deficient. Because if any team was smart and they coming in town this weekend to go play, they would came in early and watch, because they get a good scout report on a lot of these teams play. You get to see a lot of stuff, and they did that.
No, I agree with you. I think one of the beauties is with the Tip-Off Classic, you get the marquee showcase games going up against each other. Whereas for RYZE, they kind of position the top 8 teams in each age group.
Mm-hmm.
And then the beauty of it is they sit here and use like 1 or 2 slots to independent teams. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it give them an opportunity on Friday and Saturday to play into the Battle for Georgia on Sunday. So I think that's a unique concept that Dan McDonald and Carter Wilson kind of created over at RYZE.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna buzz JJ in.
All right.
What's going on?
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
What's up?
Nothing much, man. Welcome to the show, man. Licensed Ball Podcast. You on with Hip Hop and
What's
Dre.
up?
What's good with you, JJ?
Introduce yourself to the viewers who are gonna be listening to this, man. Give them a little bit of breakdown on you.
Class 27. AJ Williams. I go to Harlem High School. Combo guard. I really like to get my team to far.
I think since I've been watching you play, I think this is the best weekend I've ever seen you play. In my personal opinion. I like how you ran the team, how you ran the floor. You played both ends of the court. You was scoring when you needed to score. You hitting threes when you needed to hit threes, and you was driving and dishing. And you getting your teammates involved and encouraging them and being a leader out there, man. You really turned the corner on what you've been doing with your game, man. What's the difference in why you've been playing like you've been playing now?
Honestly, moving back home, I'm surrounding myself around people who work hard. I think that's rubbing off on me. But I always had a high work ethic. And, I just always get in the gym and continue to perfect my craft.
Do me a favor, repost this and retweet this to everybody. Let all your followers know you're on with us right now with the link. I already put a link out. Did you get the link? Did you see the link on social media?
No.
I'm going to see if I can send it to you right now.
As soon as I get home, Hop, I'm probably about 5 minutes away. I'm gonna repost it, but
Okay.
AJ repost that.
Yeah, if you go to Jim Rat
How I do
Insider, you go to Jim Rat Insider at Instagram or on Twitter. It got the link, and you can resend it where everybody can link and listen to you and watch it. This is gonna be on replay anyway, so they could catch it later anyway. Who don't see it now anyway, but on that. So man, I know playing all these.
The tip-off class and RYZE recap. That's when I ate.
Yeah, recap. Yep. So playing all these games, man, how your body feel?
Honestly, I feel like the old me, I want to be able to do this, but working on my body, to get my body together, I'm able to pull it through.
What stuff you doing with your body right now to make you where you can pull through to this?
Just really buying into the weight room, conditioner, working on my core.
Working on your conditioning, you
Don't
said?
forget, you're eating right, you're drinking the right fluids.
Oh yeah, I'm putting the right stuff inside my body.
I was like, you sound like you're maturing. When the mental part of your game mature, the physical part of your game mature. The body follows the head. So whatever the head do, the body gonna do. It's that simple. They got a little saying. I can't even say it because like for YouTube purposes, you delete the head, you delete the body. That's an old saying. I used to say that with football. You take down and you get them by the shoulders up, they gonna go down. That's an old saying in football. On that. On that, so.
No, that's definitely what's up. AJ, tell the audience what was the biggest, draw or sense of understanding that you got out of this weekend to be able to help your team in this big month of July when you're going into the live period.
You can repeat that, coach, just like excellent.
What was the biggest, what did you intake that you was able to kind of discover, playing this first weekend with your tribal basketball club, knowing what you guys got to accomplish over the next 3 weekends, 3 weeks really in July during the live period. What do you think you and your team accomplished? What do you guys need to work on?
I think we just need to stay together, trust each other, like be there for each other because we have a very talented team, and it's just going all star defense, and we're not worried about scoring the ball rhythm. So we know that's gonna come.
So I want to let's walk us back through those last 2 minutes of that championship game. I know you got a sour taste in your mouth. What you thinking and how you feel about that? The last 3 minutes.
I feel like it was multiple points in the game for us as a team. We capitalized on their mistakes, and that came back to bite us at the end.
Like, what's some of the mistakes y'all did y'all could correct? Because you kind of got a second chance because you're gonna be at the Rock this whole week, and you could correct it with it means just as much as this does the Georgia Cup mean.
Just hitting free throws, playing better defense. This is probably one of our worst defensive games of the year. Run
it by me again. I'm sorry. I'll send it a text
I
message.
said just making free those locking in on defense is probably one of our worst defensive games of the year.
I feel. So at the beginning of the season, it seemed like defense wasn't as important to you as it now. Now you understand how important defense is now. So you playing both sides of the floor. Is it? I'm saying that correctly? Where you owning up to the defense and you leading with defense with your leadership?
I feel like by me playing defense, it'll get the team going, get the energy up. Because being a leader, everything starts with you.
That's what's up, man. What's the best part of your game where your strengths at in your game?
My strengths, I feel like when I get my teammates involved, before I get going, then the game gonna go well. I'm learning how to finish better around the basket, and my shot is becoming more efficient.
I got you. We on the phone with AJ Williams from Atlantic Celtics, 2027 class, one of the top combo guards in Georgia. We break it down that championship game where he fell short, had some questionable calls during that game, and the game followed after y'all had some questionable calls. I think one of the biggest problems that the referees, we got a lot of out-of-town referees in these big tournament games, showcase games like this. They come in town and referee this thing, and they don't understand the landscape of Georgia. They don't realize these teams, y'all are so familiar with each other. Y'all been playing each other for like 10 and 15 years, and y'all know each other. So what some stuff they see might provoke another team. Y'all friends, so y'all just going back and having friendly trash talk back and going back and forth, and they don't understand that, and they think it's one thing, and then the game gonna go one way where y'all friends, y'all just having friendly talk, and they think, oh, this might turn into a fight, and that's not true. They need to learn. They've been doing that a lot in Georgia. They've been doing that a lot because they had a kid on Anthony Edwards 5. He dunked the ball. He yelled to the top of his voice after he dunked the ball because he was emotional. He didn't yell at anybody. He didn't look at anybody. The guy just teched him for yelling.
Crazy.
He didn't hang on the rim, nothing. He came down and dunked it real hard and started yelling. The guy, technical foul. And I think these directors who running these national events or having national referees coming in. They need to start having these guys informing them what's going on. I don't know if we can hear you. I don't think we can hear you. I think we're gonna have the same problem, man. You might have to call back in on the phone because I think we're gonna have the same problem. But that laptop look good though. There we go. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can fix that delay a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, turn down your volume on the computer. Yeah, it's much better.
All right.
Yeah.
You turn that off right there.
That sounds real good.
So I think we're good now because now I don't have that echo real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here at the crib, so I'm moving things in. But no, I agree with you, man. This weekend was crazy with the referees, and I'll be honest with you. Even over at the Tipoff Classic and RYZE, I know that the Tipoff Classic, where RYZE was doing like some type of training, but it's really crazy. Like you see these referees make mistakes, and you're wondering why they're being evaluated. Like nobody came to see you. So the fact that you're in training, you being evaluated, you still need to make it seem like it's a real basketball game and you're refereeing a normal basketball game. I really felt they did some extra things. I don't know if they get extra points for calling technicals or are calling calls that are just over aggressive, maybe on one end, but not giving the same calls on the other end. So it was
it's not
really
that.
inconsistent.
I used to referee, Greg. It's not that. It's not one thing. It's the personality of the referee. So you got one guy or female that has made it. So they call the game like I don't care attitude because I'm here and I'm being evaluated just to get better games, but I'm here. So I don't really need to like show off my skills. I don't call the game how I want to call the game, how I feel fit, because I'm not worried about what they thinking because I'm already here. And you got the main referee got the biggest problem is the one who has not made it and scared to call the game how they see it. So they want to make the evaluator impress their evaluator. So they be trying to show off, call stuff don't need to be called.
Yeah,
doing stuff like that.
I can see that. I can see that viewpoint there for sure.
You know, so it's different. It's different levels to it. Why you get bad refereeing, and then I overheard one person, and I almost said something for y'all, but I'm media and I can't say nothing. One guy, I think one of y'all said y'all need to be calling this, or y'all calling like this the ACC, and I overheard somebody say this not the ACC. I was like, no, this is
that earlier too. Yeah,
no, this is the ACC. This is the kids' ACC. So you need to call it like the ACC because this they stuff. I thought that's real disrespectful when they said that. Like they're demeaning what y'all doing because on y'all respective level, this is the ACC.
No doubt. No, it was definitely frustrating.
You still there, AJ?
But at the end of the day, from AJ's standpoint, with his group, they had no excuse. Right? And we'll get into that later. How I know we're talking to AJ here. AJ, tell the audience a little bit about your recruitment. What you're looking forward to this July to be able to showcase the college coaches why you need to continue on to still keep on getting offers and moving your name up their recruiting board.
I recently picked up an offer from Oklahoma State. I just feel like I want to show coaches that I can do more than score. I can defend at a high level, get my teammates involved, and make my teammates better.
No doubt.
Oklahoma State, huh? That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think you're a natural born leader. You're young, so you just gotta tighten up your leadership skills. And you're gonna be all right. We're on the phone with AJ Williams, combo guard from Atlantic Celtics. Had a tough draw. Last 2 minutes, man. We're just going to go and talk about this right now because me and Greg was talking about this off air. And I listened to the referees say this, and I listened to the head referee, that the one who says this is not the ACC, and she was talking to them and all that, and she agreed with the call. And I listened to what she said on the call. But one thing they left out, I disagree on in the magnitude of that game, Battle of Georgia, to take that belt home. She was quick to blow the whistle. And this the funny thing about it, because like this, they did not address this. They might address this after I left, because I'm thinking about this now while I'm replaying this back in my head. When she called that tech, she was firm 10 toes down on that tech, and she wanted to give it. If y'all remember, the other referees ran in there. I forgot about this because so much happened real fast. Y'all remember the other 2 referees ran in there and talked to her. Why did they talk to her? It's the optics. Everybody sees that. She calls a tech. They don't just run in there for their own health. They run in there because they disagree with the call. And they try to talk her down. And then you saw a little bit with her body language that she was like, What she made the mistake on is she should have blew a whistle, stopped play, had the tech in her head, brought her partners over to him and say, hey, this is what I got. And they probably would have talked to her. So nobody else would have known what she had. They would have known what she had. And they're like, look, yes, rule book wise, that is a tech. Rule book wise, that is a tech. But it's 2 minutes left in the game, championship game.
Yeah.
Coach got emotional. He did, and this is why you don't call that tech. That's another reason, because everybody who listen to this and all this, I know y'all see me video and I break down players and all this stuff. I'm a referee. I have done every aspect of this other than keep score. Referee, played, coached, all this. So scout, media, I see every angle. When the people watching the game, I see every angle to understand from every point of view what everybody be looking at. So the magnitude of the game, you can't cause, because everybody going to be looking at you and saying you cost the game because you made a play that you really didn't have to do. You really didn't have to do it. And this reason why you didn't call it tech, because I almost digressed. This is the number one reason why you don't call that tech, because coach didn't do that all game. He didn't do that all game. So
yes,
he's out of character because what happened in the motion of the game and how big the game is, he got beside himself, which is human nature. Now, if the coaching staff was berating them the whole game and jumping on the court and half court and all this, run up and down the baseline, talking about every call, walking them up the court, you should have gave a warning early in the game and set the tone. Then it happened, but that didn't even happen. That stuff didn't even happen at all. It didn't happen. At the end of the game, got emotions, and they didn't have a feel for the game. That's why I think that missed up. So nothing they trying to play, because in the ACC they wouldn't did that. They make about $2,500 a game in the ACC. I don't know what the women make, but the men make about $2,500 to $2,800 a game. I don't know if y'all knew that. That's how much they make per game. Around that much. I
thought they made more. Man, that's all they make.
It might be more now, but last time when I was reffing, it was around $2,500 to $2,800. And that's about 10 years ago. So with inflation and everything, it might be $3,000. It might be $3,000.
Okay.
On that. So they would not call that. Even that happened in the game. They would not. I heard her say something about Staley did that against her at the ACC game when they was playing somewhere in ACC, and Staley did that, the South Carolina coach. It wasn't that same kind of game, and it wasn't in the fourth quarter either. That's somewhere in the middle. She is out of context. Even she did that is out of context.
Yeah, I just, I always say this all the time. Nobody comes to see the referee. Nobody comes to see the coaches. They come to see the players play the game. And I'm gonna be honest with you, there was other things that happened so I'm not talking from a coach that was heavily involved in that game and took the loss in that game. I'm talking from a fan and being an event operator and an AAU coach since 1999. One referee impacted the last 3 minutes of that game.
Mm-hmm.
You have an intentional, which is just like a technical that is called, where the game was tight, close. It was a hard foul. They came together, the one referee, to be honest with you, the reaction that she received from the coach encouraged her to look at that. One of the referees came in to talk to her. I just really felt like there was not enough for them to have that kind of conversation a lot of times. That it wasn't an intentional foul, it was just a hard foul. Because a lot of times when it's an intentional, it's obvious, that referee calls that referee is assured. She didn't even call an intentional off the rip. most of the time when it's an intentional like that, they immediately know that. So, secondly, this same referee is involved in a 5-second call where they're on the baseline with the player throwing the ball in. The opposing coach is on the opposite end of the floor. There's no way that individual can be counted to 5 and see and hear the opposing coach on the opposite side of the court. Thirdly, you call a tech with less than 30 seconds left in the game, 2-point game, crucial possession, because you say that a coach stood up and came on the court, and then you pointed at the wrong coach.
She was confused.
Now, at the end of the day, I was fit to take it. I was fit to take it that how they say everybody look just like each other, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I just think at the end of the day, you made a statement earlier. If the coach was not running on the floor doing all these antics early in the game,
hold on a second. Hey, AJ, we're gonna let you go, man. I appreciate you joining the show, man. We're gonna have you on again, man. I appreciate you calling in.
Is there?
I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right.
Greg, I don't know if you ever met my one of my contributors to Gym Rat Insider. He's a phenom in Chicago, man. Phenom media guy in Chicago. Dude. And doing exactly what I'm doing here in Chicago. So he's part of Gym Rat Insider. He do a lot of back scene stuff, and he cover a lot of stuff out of Chicago for us. And I remember I saw him on his videos used to pop up. His videos used to pop up online all the time. And I see him. I don't know if that his channel's still up or not.
What's up with it?
Nothing much, man. You live on the air, man. I think we lost Greg, though. I think we lost Greg. You still? I ain't see you. I see a black screen for you on the thing. I was gonna bring you up on video, but you got to keep you on the phone too as well because the audio messed up. It's jacked up. So in order to hear you, got to keep you on the phone too as well. So, but yeah, I just telling Greg about you. I don't think Greg on that. Me call him back, but merge him in with us. But I was just telling everybody, the viewers, how me and you met, and a lot of people see me and they don't realize Gym Rat Insider is not a one-man show. And I was just telling how we met, and I remember when I first started doing this, and you're a media phenom, your videos already popped up. And you see my videos are popping up on your end, and then it's just history in the making. You want to introduce yourself to the viewers and tell everybody how we found each other.
What's up, Gym Rat Insider and everybody watching? My name is Kyle Randall. I go by Kyle Lavish. I've been writing and covering high school basketball since 2009. So I kind of caught the wave of Quincy Miller in the face of high school basketball in about 2009, 2010. He ties with, the powerhouse Chicago team, Chicago Carry, Chicago Senyon. Ties with the Nike Mean Streets, and other programs throughout the state of Illinois. Not just the powerhouses or the ranked teams or the ranked players, So, you know, the ties run deep with me in Illinois high school hoops.
I know that's right.
Hip hop and I actually met back in about 2010, 2011. I was probably about 14, 15 years old at the time. I'm 29 now. So that tells you how long we've had a relationship for.
Maybe that long? Man.
You know, and you know, just been dealing with trying to balance out life and the sport of basketball. But what I can say is hip hop is very knowledgeable. You know, and we really done our best to cover both the unknown players and the high profile players. It goes back all the way to, you know, Fred VanVleet before he was Fred VanVleet to the world. And Jeremy Richmond, who was McDonald's All-American, one of the most highly touted prospects to go to Illinois.
Your recording has reached the maximum length. To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press 4. To send a fax, press 6. To cancel this message, press star. To send this message now, press pound or hang up.
I don't know who that is. Somebody can put a star. See if they can.
To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press 4. To send a fax, press 6. To cancel this message, press star. To send this message now, press pound or hang up.
You still there, Cal?
Yes, I'm still here.
To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message,
I don't know if that's
press 3.
your phone or
For
Greg's
delivery
phone.
options, press 4.
No, that's not
to
my
send
phone.
a fax, press 6. To cancel this message, press star. To send this now, press pound or hang up.
He might have hit a button or something. I'm not too sure because it ain't my phone.
Your message has been sent. Thank you for calling.
I don't know where the message is going.
Goodbye.
All right, finish up what you were saying. What you was going into?
No, it's not much else I can say. I was just stating that, you know.
Yeah, I got
you. We've been in the roots of high school basketball in Illinois and where you at in Georgia also.
Let's do. Hey, let's do this. Because I like it from a different perspective, and we talked about this, but you know I was going to ask you about this. So we've been knowing each other for years before we met in person, because how internet is, you can meet somebody so far away. So before we ever met face to face, when I had a chance to meet you, you remember where I'm going with this?
Just go ahead and take it there. My memory.
I was coming to Chicago. You remember who I was coming to Chicago with? I was coming to a particular team to Chicago, play in a Chicago tournament.
Yeah, I remember you came to Chicago. Which team rose at the best classic?
It was at the time they were called Worldwide. It wasn't called Game Elite. And when I was headed up there, what I say you must do. I didn't even say come meet me. We never met before. We just talked on the phone and exchanged emails and text messages. I didn't even say come meet me. What I said you need to do when I get there. You remember that?
I don't.
I said it's a particular player you need to come see. He an NBA player. He's 15 going on 16. That fresh your memory? I said you got to go see this dude before he blow up. What you say now? You still there?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember this player? And I told you his name. And I said you got to come check him out.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. So I'm gonna refresh his memory with it.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. So I'll refresh your memory a little bit. So it's not even like playing what I'm gonna say to him. I was gonna see if you remember, but I was heading. So hey, I'm coming up at Chicago, man. I'm coming up with this team called Worldwide, man. Their team is loaded. They got a whole bunch of players, but you got to check out this player that's gonna be in the NBA. He was like 15 years old at the time, so you got to check this dude out. This dude's name is Jaylen Brown. You got to come to the gym and watch him before he blow up. Tell the viewers about that story.
I remember you telling me. You said you said like it's a kid from Atlanta. He tough, and I'm asking like, okay, how tall is he? He's like he about 6'7". You know, play the 3. But you know, you almost described him as like a tougher Andrew Wiggins almost. But you know, Wiggins was the reason I say Wiggins is because Wiggins was highly touted for his athleticism. And you know, when you was first telling me about him, I wasn't really trying to pay him too much attention. But then I had seen he went to Cal, and it got my attention because another player who went to Cal from Chicago was Jerome Randall. He played for Hales Franciscan, which no longer exists anymore. And then another player that played for Cal was Charlie Moore.
Yeah, you sure did. Charlie Moore.
From Morgan Park.
Mm-hmm.
So once you told me he was going to Cal and he was a top player, I'm thinking, what do you got going on to go over to Cal and play? So that instantly intrigued me to want to know more. Because at that time you didn't see top 10 players go to Cal.
Mm-hmm.
So it was almost like you had it in writing almost for Jaylen Brown to be a superstar. Even though he's not looked at by the media as a superstar, they tried their best to hide that from him or take that from him. In my eyes, Jaylen Brown he's a superstar. You know, he's the player that you want on the 2028 Olympic team.
Yeah, I don't know why you're on the Olympic team. Here's a crazy thing. Yeah, go ahead.
The reason I say that is because this may be the last year the USA win the Olympics for the next 8 years. And that's what people not realize.
Like that.
What you say?
That why they won't win the Olympics for the next 8 years.
The reason I'm saying this is because if you look at France, France is a team that I'm really paying attention to. France has, over the last 2 years, France has 5 players that has been drafted in the top 10 of the NBA draft.
Right.
One of those being Victor Wembanyama, who potentially could be the best player in the NBA in the next 4 years if he stays healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the 2 top picks from this year representing France.
That's a great take.
Then you look at Canada. They got Shea Gilgeous. They got Andrew Wiggins. They got R.J. Barrett. They got Dylan Brooks. They got John Murray. So I'm looking at the next 4 years. You thinking in 4 years, Kevin Durant is at the end of his career, possibly retiring. LeBron James is possibly retiring. Steph Curry is possibly retiring.
Here's the crazy thing.
So,
I didn't even think about that. You really think about it, we still got good players. When I say great players in the NBA or America, should I say. But here's the thing. The young superstars coming to the league are foreign players for the most part. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough. I am very surprised that Nigeria is not doing better themselves. But one of the reasons why Nigeria is not doing real good is because none of their players want to play for their country. Like, I give you a prime example, Chi-Town baller, Ayo Dosunmu. I was talking to his dad when he was in junior. He was a junior. When he was a junior. And I was talking to Ayo Dosunmu's dad, and I said, hey, because y'all Nigerian, I said, Nigerian national team talk to y'all? He said, oh, yeah. I said, what's up with them? He said, they want Ayo to play for them. I said, what y'all waiting on? He said, well, if we go over there and play for Nigeria, we was told that we can never play for the USA team. I said, why would that be a bad thing? Y'all Nigerian. And Nigeria is known for big, tall players. And Ayo is a small guard. That's exactly what they need. They need somebody to show. He'd be a legend over there. It's like, if you go over there and play, it's going to better the national team, and it's going to be representing where y'all from, and he'll be a legend over there. They'll take care of him forever. But he want to put his eggs in the basket to try to play for the Olympic team. And I want to tell him, like, look, you already know right now, as a 17-year-old, you got a great idea that if you're going to be playing on an Olympic team with LeBron and them. You got a great idea already. If you don't, you got even a chance to play. So I was like, and they still ain't. Last time I checked, Ayo not playing on the Nigerian team. And his 3 other people should be playing on the Nigerian team. But they scared to do it because they grew up in Greece. You know who I'm talking about?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he shouldn't be playing for Greece. He's a Nigerian. I remember they talking about the Greek the Freak. I remember they told me, they said that dude, the Greek the Freak. I'm like, Greek? No, he ain't no Greek the Freak. That's a Nigerian freak. I said, because I looked at his last name. When I looked at his last name, I knew he's Nigerian. That dude's not Greek. He just grew up in Greece. He should be playing on the Nigerian team. That's where they from. That's what he is. He should be playing for his country. He's born and raised in Greece. He's Nigerian. And they don't even want to talk about that either. He be on that team. Then here's another one, should not even be, I guess his team, his national team for damn, but why is he playing for America? What big lumbering flopper from 76ers? What we talking about? What's his name? Yeah, Joel Embiid should not be playing on our team. They shouldn't even allow him to play on our team. He's not an American. We got all these Americans.
And Ben Adebayo also.
Yeah, he shouldn't be playing on either. We got an international team or an American team. Other countries don't even really do stuff like that.
Apply for their nationality.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, but still, they need to go play for their country. Let our players play for our country. Represent the U.S. If we're short of players, I'm cool with that. Man, we got an influx of players. Influx of players.
Well, you know what's crazy? I think that's an interesting conversation that y'all have about this Olympics probably being the last that we'll probably win and probably damn near I think, dominate this year if they play together. If LeBron and KD and Stephen Curry bring their A games like I expect they to. But you know what's interesting? I would love to see. I don't know if we're going to see like Spain and Greece be as huge as they was in the past, like them others, like you know with the Gasol brothers.
Yeah,
like you know one of the things we've been running up against with them other international teams is they have had traditional 7-footer, 6'10" type cats that were not only post players but actually were steal guys.
Yeah.
So when they all come together, you look at our draft. These guys here are wings. You know what I'm saying? So it's still going to be interesting to see if we have a dominant front court presence. But I think the front court has definitely allowed us to be special. No, I'm sorry. I think the front court has kind of washed itself out a lot of times in the Olympics because we've been going up against some big front courts. But we have really, really had the best guards in the wings. So that right there changing, but does in the international still stay dominant on the front court side?
I'm gonna tell you the big picture. Why it's going on? It's bigger than the NBA, but the NBA doing the same thing. It's NBA is corporate. Corporate America is trying to replace Americans with foreigners. Foreigners won't ask for what we ask for. That's why they have the Africa team where they develop players because they could pay them less when they CBA. They be happy to be here and play, and they won't have these political issues where certain players on the team standing up for certain things. Then it divides the fan base and it hurts their bottom line. So they got these players say, hey, we just hit, because if you notice every forum, they're taking part in doing what other players. And that's what the problem Jaylen Brown had. Jaylen Brown care about people too much instead of the bottom line and the almighty dollar. He care more about people more than he cares about the things that these other people care about. And there's no knock on Jason Tatum because everybody got their own path in life. You know, everybody can't be Martin Luther King. Everybody can't be Malcolm X. But Jason Tatum that's not his cup of tea. So he's not going to rock the boat, and he's not going to scare corporate America where they endorse him and then they look online and he doing this, and not saying he doing something wrong, but certain individuals in America be getting mad and like, oh man, I can't rock with that dude because he doing this. That's against my belief, and he did the right thing. Because a lot of people don't know this. Martin Luther King had a 70% disapproval rate when he was living. They love him now.
I heard about that.
They love him now, but when he was living, they didn't like him. Even black people, they were scared of him and wanted to run away from him. It's funny how this works. So that's why you see a lot of they sign these foreign players. They're gonna come play ball. They're gonna run through a brick wall. They're gonna be with a broke leg. We got a broke leg. We gonna heal it. Coach, I'm done 6 months. Still got to pay you. I know. When I'm back court, I'm good. I'm playing through this injury. I need to play with my kids. Foreigner, not a problem, but most of them they're gonna play hurt.
Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting, man. I like to try to see. I think the other day we were talking about our kids are really disadvantaged. You talking about even international that go pro at what, 15, 16?
Mm-hmm.
And these kids have a high school diploma education overseas as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think we forget to, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Whereas our kids, the inner city kid, could be 2 to 5 years behind. You know, I think basketball. I don't know if y'all remember I hoop.
Yes.
It was lowercase. It was hoop. The NBA, NCAA, North Augusta, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
and I forget the young man's name that we brought to the world. The young man, you might remember hip hop. He played with Atlanta Express. He was from Macon. He ended up committing to Clemson. He came out in 2016. But Paul Van Carter seen him as a freshman. Never seen him before. 2016 ninth grade ranking came out.
You talking about Dylan Hunter?
Who?
Dylan Hunter.
No, before.
No, not Dylan Hunter. He's from Atlanta. Dylan Hunter from Atlanta. This kid here was from Macon. He played with Atlanta Express. 2016. He was about 6'8", 6'7", 6'8". But my point was Paul Van Carter.
Oh, you told me the dude that Illinois was recruiting real hard. Oh, no, you're not. I'm getting confused. I'm thinking about Wake Forest.
Now, this kid ended up going, he committed to Clemson. I don't know if he played at Clemson. I think he fell off. But long story short, this kid came into the camp. Paul Van Carter had never seen the kid before. The kid Hollywooded me. Him and his runners Hollywooded me. They came into the camp at 11 o'clock. The camp started at 8:30. Obviously, y'all understand that he came to play the 5-on-5s.
Yep.
When he came in for the 5-on-5s, Paul Van Carter immediately seen this 6'7", 6'8", Penny Hardaway type guard come in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Van Carter jumped on this kid and was like, man, I don't want to see you handling the rock. I want to see you dominate the front court. Paul Van Carter was so hard on this kid. You would have thought Paul at one time came to me and told me, said, hey, man, if this kid don't do what I want him to do or what we asked him to do, man, I don't even want to see him play no more. He ain't got to even play no more. Matter of fact, he showed up late. The kid did adjust, pivot, played a little front court for him, but obviously he got his behind back out on the perimeter and stuff. Long story short, 2-3 weeks later, Paul Van Carter blasted this kid as a top 10 kid in the class. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at these rankings, but like I was saying 2 years ago, I just found this out. So even guys like Paul Van Carter and other big time ranking guys, they call probably 20 to 30 other guys. These 20 or 30 other guys probably got these top 50, top 100 rankings. And I think they really, really have to narrow this stuff down. It's like a cheat code for these guys because Paul ain't seen half these damn kids.
No, he called people like us.
Out.
He called. I'll tell you, in Georgia, this is who he called in Georgia. He called Sean Williams. He don't call nobody else. He called Sean Williams ball players. Sean might not openly admit that.
You, my man.
Huh?
Paul Van Carter, if he's going to call anybody in Georgia, it's going to be Horace Naismith first.
I thought I would have said that, but I didn't think Horace is as active as he used to be. That's why I didn't say that first.
No, Horace is that dude.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize the strength that Horace Naismith has in Georgia. You know, I don't know if he minds me telling it, but it don't matter. But this man here was offered a Nike opportunity. Among the Nike situation that we have in Georgia, it was offered to him.
Gotcha.
So he's very well respected.
Oh, he turned it down?
He turned it down, absolutely.
I'm surprised he turned it down. Okay.
Nah, the state, the level of state is so much. You know, you got what 9, 10 shoe sponsor teams,
and
then from the Nike perspective, you know what I'm saying. You know, obviously you coming from, you know, it's different.
It makes sense.
I know people gonna say I talk bias, but I just think the most respected people in shoe sponsor, you know, in the state of Georgia is they represent Adidas, and then, you know, and then it will go on from there.
I always suspected that Nike's not happy how Georgia's being run with their programs, but they can't find the right person they could trust. I don't think they're very happy. It's a hotbed here, and Nike don't like being second and third to players in the state where hotbed players at. Because let's face it, just keep it honest and tell the truth and shame the devil. In Atlanta, 99% of people ain't checking for Georgia Stars to play for them. It's just the honest truth. And the people who, the 1% is checking for the Georgia Stars, they've been wanting to play for Nike regardless of their Georgia star. They just want to play for a Nike team, and regardless what the name of the team is and everything, they've been wanting to play for them. And I that's why they tried it with TSF. They fell through. They tried out with Stampede. They fell through. I'm missing one. They tried out with another one, I think, other than those.
Southern King.
Southern Kings. They fell through. I mean, what they gonna have to do if they really serious about Georgia, they're gonna have to fleece one of these teams already established with another shoe team. Now, I can say this because I can't. I can say this because I can't say where I got it from. But Nike is looking at a team they can fleece because they're trying to sign him. His contract about to come up. Where he's going to get a max deal in, a year or two? About $400 million on the max deal he's going to get. This kid's going to get. And Jordan's in love with him. Ant-Man. Nike wants to sign Ant-Man. Okay. And they want to turn that program into a Nike program and blow it up here.
Yeah. That's true.
I hope Ant-Man be a great businessman. If Nike want him that bad, you need to go look at that Nike deal and then shop it back to everybody else. And a lot of them probably, Ant-Man thinking how I'm thinking, long term, you take that Nike deal, they want you so bad, and you shop it back around, and everybody's not going to bet and match it. Nobody's going to bet and match it. That's okay, though. You ask them to get close, and I want to make up the difference is ownership in the company. That's what you do. Give me 1% of whatever Under Armour basketball. And that's how we make up the difference. Since you can't afford to pay me cash on a regular basis, we make up on the other end on 1% off. Because like 5% of owning Under Armour is like $500 million or like something like that. That's a lot of money. You ain't got to own a lot of the company. You own just a small percentage. That's 6 figures. A 0.25% gonna be 6 figures by itself. And that generational wealth. So that's one way you go back and do that. I think it's better for everybody. We don't need to have one shoe better than the other one because all they do is mess up stuff on recruitment. You know, your team, people be chasing this swoosh instead of chasing where they get in, where they fit in at.
And you know,
what you gonna say,
I'm
Kyle?
gonna be honest with you, man.
Oh, I think Kyle's gonna say something.
No, I'm listening because I just, I just trying to understand. Are the shoe circuits hurting the AAU circuit?
There's no more AAU circuit.
The reason I say this is because now you got tournaments like Real Deal in the Rock or New York to LA.
Can't get nobody.
And nobody's there.
Yep. But they want to control the market. They want to control the market and they fight each other.
Yeah, but you got to remember now, NY2LA changed itself. Antonio changed himself. When he went from being an event operator to a shoe sponsor guy, he changed himself. Created enemies, created jealousy. That's just natural. So I remember the NY2LAs used to be an event that people would explore after the first live period. That was the second live period stop.
Mm-hmm.
And the third live period stop was Vegas. If you was for example, I've been an independent guy since 1999. So that's how I always thought. Play in the area where the Peace Jam was in the first live period, because that's where the bump was. Or go to Indianapolis because Indianapolis was running Adidas very heavy at the time. So Adidas was going to be in between Indianapolis and Cincinnati. And then, like I said, the second live period, a lot of times was wide open. Usually that was AAU Nationals or AAU Super Showcase. And then you had the third, which was always Vegas. But
Vegas
I think
dead
the
now.
shoe company teams are just getting what's due to them. Now, is it watered down? Potentially, yes, especially with a Puma and a New Balance getting in the mix now. Because I just had a discussion with a guy. I'm trying to decide on the 19th through the 21st, the second live period. Nike's in Augusta. God knows, whatever reason. I don't know why they're going 10, 14 days now, but that's what they're doing. And I'm
they got New Balance.
What'd you say now?
They got New Balance. They got New Balance in Augusta.
When?
Exactly.
For 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks.
Yeah. You got New Balance down in Augusta for 3 weeks. So but I'm trying to understand financially, what kind of package do these teams have? Because some of these people are just trying to hang with the Joneses. Because they can't afford this stuff.
What I heard,
their kids ain't no type dude.
Yeah, what I heard is New Balance giving them one year renewals. Keep proving yourself till you be a staple to our shoe league. That's what I'm hearing. They're really not sponsored. They get money, getting a little bit of money thrown to them and doing 1 year renewals. That's what I heard.
Yeah, but you know what's going to be crazy, that second line period. What truly happened? Because I think Under Armour, Adidas are heading up the first live period, 11 through the 14.
Mm-hmm.
So you got this 19th through the 21st. Nike's in Augusta. New Balance is down in Augusta. I think Under Armour is in Chicago.
Yep.
Adidas has an All-American camp, individual All-American camp in Atlanta. So really, you know, obviously Sean Williams and Hoop seem to be competing on those first 2 weekends. But if you decide to stay in Augusta, are you going to play in this New Balance market? Or will you play in this offset market that Nike usually has that allows their teams that don't qualify for the Peace Jam to play
Augusta
against them?
Live.
But do they get it right and stop the politic bullshit and just put the best matchups together?
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't like how Nike do that because what they do, they don't put the best matchups. They do something, to me, is worse. They go, okay, all right, y'all didn't make Peace Jam. All right, you got Tony Brown. He ranked 15th in the country, and he didn't make it. So we taking him off your team, and we're gonna put him on the Georgia Stars because they in the thing, and they need another player to boost up their team while they over there. They will take players off the team and put them in the Peace Jam and have them play over there on a team that they ain't been playing on the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy. But we're gonna have to get off. We have to get off, man. We talk about this all day long, man, and I think it's a good.
I just want to drop something before we end.
Mm-hmm.
The talent level in Illinois has went down. Illinois has 2 players in the top 100 in correlation to Georgia having 8 players in the top 100.
That's crazy. That's sad. That's so sad that back home like that. That's so sad. But one thing I want to tell y'all, to go back on what we were talking about foreign players coming over. If you notice, foreign players are coming over earlier. And the reason why they come over earlier is they have to play these players. Foreign players to come over and take less NIL to come over and play in America.
Mm.
And they come early and they're getting the sale of, they're getting the American experience and American game and getting ready for the NBA, and you're already here. And they're taking less money. Because you look at our school, Illinois. Half the rosters from overseas now this year.
Wow.
Almost all is you thought Gonzaga do international, Illinois making them look like a fool. They got about 5 players from overseas on their team.
I think that's the reason why Pierce backed out of his decision.
I think so too. And that got a lot to do with it. Because it's one thing when you recruit like that, it tell the other it sends a signal to the other players that's already on the roster or coming. My spot ain't safe. At the end of the year,
and it doesn't help. It doesn't help when you got some kids hanging out with their friends at other colleges.
Yep. It's crazy, but it's good. It's crazy, but I'm glad it's happening because order for you, how America works, order to when you have a problem, order to fix it. The problem got to be out of control, where it be blatant in your face, and then they got to do the right thing. So all this stuff gonna happen is. It's getting there. I don't know how long it's going to take, but Division I basketball will be semi-pro. It's going to be semi-pro. And one of the biggest problems why they like it is because the NBA is not taking ownership in this. The NBA need to take ownership in this. And what they need to do is do exactly how the other pros do it. It's okay to draft a dude out of high school. Okay, all right, my roster's set for the next 5 years. We drafting you. You get to go play at the University of Illinois for the next 2 years. You sit because we ain't gonna need you for a while. How our roster is, we got a veteran group. They signed for a while. You're really not ready to play, but we want you to play because like college ain't going nowhere. So send them down and let them play. Or you want to do it in the G League? Either way.
Yeah, but
either way.
But I'm gonna say this right here, man, because I always be that difficult act. I'm gonna tell you this right here. The NCAA has dirt on the NBA, and the NBA has dirt on the NCAA.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, the fact that a kid has to go 1 year, and we really haven't seen it polarized since the ball kid, pretty much. I think they said LeBron threatened, but that doesn't count to go to Australia. I don't think that counts, but still, the money that the NCAA is making and the money that the NBA is making off these TV contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you listen to these owners, that ain't nothing but just a tax write-off for these guys. Not to say they're not making money, but they washing money. When you're a billionaire and you got groups of people together like that, owning the NBA like that, they just washing money. They offset money.
Yep.
Right there, those guys, I hate to say it, it's the mafia at its best. With our kids.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just telling you got to look at it. They don't want to solve this problem because I promise you it probably was a 1 year deal because if you look at the money that the NCAA makes off these one and done.
Billions.
You would be amazed.
Yeah, it's billions. They know. That's why they even they think they slick. I just watch they just tell me how bad it is. That's why they made the rule 2 months ago. That you had unlimited visits because they know they have to. They can't keep this fleecing these players. That's why you can have unlimited visits now because they're gonna lose these players to overseas.
So it's no longer 5 visits.
No, it used to be three official visits. Now it's unlimited.
Yeah.
Now
unlimited.
It gets started. Okay, say I'm recruiting you, Kyle, and you come on an official visit. I leave and go to another school. Then it resets the school I left from. You could go back there and do unofficial visit. Do an official visit again with the new coach because I'm gone, so it don't count no more.
Yeah.
Which is it always should be that way.
Yeah. They have a cap on the money they can give. So you talking about people making money on these trips?
Yep.
Parents, why?
I know for a fact because when I was mentoring a couple of players, they wanted them. They called my phone. Hey, help! I need him there on Saturday at 8:00 in the morning. Just get him up here and let me know what your budget was. All right, cool. I got you. No problem.
And it's to see the game evolve. I'm not mad. I'm proud of it. But it's like the inside guys like us behind the scenes who push the unknown players and the players that aren't getting the recognition. You know, if you do that now, you can make millions of dollars over a 10-year frame. Now you talk back in 2005 to about.
No, you can make millions in 1 year if you got the right player. Like prime example. Then I'm going to get up. I got to get up I got to be up at 1 o'clock in the morning. So, LeBron James' son, they had a tour. They did showcase games in September. Went around and sold out gyms throughout America, and the dude was running the team, made so much money off them. He paid for everything and had them playing all over the country, where people come watch him play, just to see them play scrimmage games, basically. But man, it was fun. We'll have to do it again sometime in the next week, the end of this live period, and talk about some more stuff and get a little better situated, shake off the rust on doing these lives, because lives are a little bit different from just doing a recorded podcast. So man, I want to appreciate all y'all coming on, man. Appreciate chiming in.
Oh yeah. No, I appreciate you, Hot Man. Good meeting you.
If you want to connect with me, anybody on the line, you can connect with me on Instagram or Twitter at Top Floor Lobby. At Top Floor Lobby.
And he a dope MC, y'all. He got one of his tracks got almost about, if it's not close to a million streams already online on one of his songs. So I played on my.
Oh yeah.
I'm one of the ones who give him some of the streams I got on my playlist. So I listen to it time to time. But hey, be easy, everybody.
Now, what did you say? You said Top Flight Lobby.
I'll send it to you.
Top 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 Floor FL Army Lobby LOBBY. That's on Instagram and Twitter.
All right, man. Till next time, y'all, man. Peace. Been fun.
Yep. All right, fella.